Nice. Bad man. So sorry. You picked back up. It's all good.
Well, yeah, I loaded back in and everyone was dead.
That's one way to do it.
I mean,
There were
I
three
had-
assaults, like by themselves. There was a light, unfortunately, who engaged him by themselves and died.
Warning.
And I'm like, well, wow, this will be an easy game. And I looked up, it's like 7-2.
Please keep
How
your
the hell did that
hands
happen?
and feet inside the vehicle at all times.
I had 2 ANK
Stream
on
will
my
begin
side.
shortly.
See, I won't waste your time, guys.
Rip, little dude.
Woohoo!
Didn't go out without a fight.
I got a kill. That was crap from my side.
Woohoo! Pilot's kill rating went up.
Mine went down. I'm never going to be back into tier 2 again.
God, Fluffy Bubble had a field
I'm the
day.
best player of the team after Drax.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Balin.
180.
That's saying something. Balin got top damage, and he is... I mean, I like Balin. He's a nice Aussie, but he's a terrible player.
And he got top damage?
And he got top damage on our side. That's saying everything.
Means we were really the worst players?
We were... That was a hopeless match. Oh, dreadful. Anyway, let's start playing as a team. Let's pretend that we're actually in a comp team together, and like we'll move together.
Excuse me. Sounds good to me. Let me know when you guys are ready up.
Won't be long. Board's green. Yeah, Dark. How comes yesterday?
They were pretty good. Yeah.
Good. How many wins?
I think we got 3 wins, and I think we were able to keep our our bottom tier, bottom 10 ranking. So I think everything went as
The wins you won, you deserved, because you played
decently. Yeah.
the team played consistently. The ones you lost, I mean, honestly, it was more about you guys operating as a team and getting those basic skills down, which is kind of why it's almost as if you were throwing the match the way you were playing, because you wouldn't play like that on large maps.
Right. Otherwise,
you need a cap game of some kind, and you guys weren't playing with a cap game in mind. So, but in terms of what you were doing, you were moving together as a team and shooting legs accurately. So you're actually getting some of your fundamentals down on those large maps that you lost on.
Yeah, it felt like it.
But I mean, you could hear it in Hellbringer's voice. There was some frustration because, they're not going to win it like this, and he's right. Like you weren't going to win it playing that strategy, but that
I
wasn't.
think that was Crimson Eye. Hellbringer is okay with us doing what we're doing and not winning, I think. He wasn't at first.
Hellbringer a few times, get a bit frustrated.
Well, Argon was a little bit that way, and so was Crimson. But I think after we talked to them about it, they seemed to be fine.
Yeah.
They may have been under the false understanding that we might actually be able to place pretty well in this competition. I don't think we were good enough to, even if we were playing correctly,
I think
we might have been up in the lower mids, but not at the bottom, but still not in the upper mids.
If you had one fast-moving medium more or another light on those larger maps that got chosen, and their job was to cap early,
okay.
You would have been far more competitive, but you weren't really going for a cap strat on those larger maps.
Yeah.
So you were going for
And I don't
just
know why we don't have why we don't run 2 lights, for example, or have one more fast one that can go cap and stuff as well as scout. Because if they can get back,
yeah. Because generally speaking, you have a light or a fast moving medium and another medium on those large maps, and you have like one who tries to grab theater, one who grabs another side. Like as a commander on Rubelite or Flea on Rubelite, actually, now that I'm not playing the commander anymore. I go theater and then I go Epsi, or I go theater and I go Kappa, while the other person goes the one I'm not going. And by that stage, you actually see what's happening because our middle medium has already done some spotting in the center, and then one of the caps will be falling to them.
yeah,
And then the other guy will be going to the other side, which if he doesn't see assaults, it means something it's the opposite side, and blah, 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 blah. But saying all of that, like, Jeff the Buffalo is basically just trying to get shoot legs, shoot together.
and move together.
And unfortunately, on the smaller map, when you're doing that on mass moving together, you encounter what you encountered in mining, which is you start to fall over each other and block each other's shots.
Yeah, yeah.
But in saying that, you won some mining ones, so whatever.
We got Major Tudor on our side. I guess we just want to walk in front of him, maybe.
Sensors online. Weapons
I guess.
online. All systems online.
This is Clan Command. Get to the target.
Oh wow, I hate this map.
Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
I thought of it.
We're fighting against Draco
I
Command.
thought of that when I clicked it. I thought Drax is going to hate this map.
Just never know what I'm doing.
Just see what I do and do the opposite.
Once someone comes in center, I'll find you guys and stick with you.
Yeah, I like that. We'll stick together and then you run off. I'm coming over here to D3,
Yeah.
to the little towers.
Target spotted.
Jack, you a scary motherfucker.
Thanks, buddy. See the white of my face instead of my eyes.
Airstrike online.
You're off by yourself, Dark.
Yeah, I'm kind of hidden here. I've got ECM.
On a side they typically push from.
Target spotted.
I don't see them coming in.
Oh,
over
I
here.
feel sorry for you, Kodo. I feel
Thank you.
sorry for you. Can you see how many people are with us? Bugger all.
Here they come. There's some coming over here.
Oh, they're all going to come on that
Yeah,
side, dude.
right. I was hoping I could just kind of poke them.
And our Overwatch is pretty much out of the circle and doing nothing.
Yeah.
You guys should go join them. Seriously, don't.
What are they
don't stay
doing
down
up
here.
there? They're all up there.
They're not playing the game. Kodo, go off and join them. There's no point staying down here and dying.
Not mine.
Airstrike online.
Well, at the very least, Kodo, what you always want to make sure you're in Overwatch side. Never go out of that Overwatch field of vision and call for shots.
They're not going to be able to hit anything where we're at until they're really in on us. Get that commando to come out again. I'll shoot him.
Target spotted.
We've got a flea coming. He's going to follow me.
Target spotted.
Kodo, to your left. To your left. Oh, sorry, you're right. Sorry. Actually, he's not
He
here.
didn't come. He's almost. I can almost. Yeah, he's behind another building.
Target spotted.
Yeah, stay there, Kodo. You'll be right. There he is, the Kodo. He's peeking again.
How they got?
Incoming missile.
How did they tag me? Oh,
There's a flea running around.
Warning, incoming missile.
Okay, this is not going to be good.
Oh, Kodo! Kodo, just here, please.
Warning, incoming.
We're getting overrun here. Ooh, Kodo.
Kodo, just there. Just stay there. Just look that direction and stay there.
Okay.
And peek out if you can. Like, walk forward, peek to your left, sharp left, and shoot into things. There's like a flea just on the other side.
Okay.
Airstrike online.
Yeah, he's just... Where is he? Ah, he's gone the other side. There's going to be a flea moving into D2.
Airstrike
Yeah, there's a
activated.
couple mechs going in at Delta 2.
Yeah, there was a commando on a flea, I think.
Target spotted.
Oh, it's the flea now. There's your commander. Oh, there's your
Got the
Osiris. Nice.
Online.
That was the Osiris. I think we can push...
I don't think we can push.
Oh, we can't push that one mech? Hotel? Oh yeah, shoot what you're shooting.
Got a
That's
nice
fine.
spot here. You can't
Target
really do much.
acquired.
Are you range getting much action up there?
Oh,
Hey,
a few hits in.
Echo 2, everyone on that ramp, turn around. We got people coming in from behind.
Guys, I'm gonna have to go up there and defend them.
Warning, incoming missile.
Are they on you now? Right. It's an assault.
I am
Guys,
Yeah, we got three coming.
Incoming missile. Airstrike online.
go kill one of them for
New
you.
target acquired.
Kill two of them for you. Or someone did help with that one. Thanks.
F2
Right, they're
behind
gone.
us.
Oh, one left.
The Atlas jumped off.
I think he just died then.
Yeah,
Well, they
they
got
just jumped off
baited.
to finish.
Did you get that little guy that was that guy that was over here? Nice.
Got the flea.
Yeah,
Nice.
got him.
Good work.
Bro, your small lasers ain't gonna reach from there.
Target acquired.
We don't have to do much, guys, to win this, so don't feel like you need to, you know, throw your mechs away at this point.
Nah, full tilt. Go deep. Harden the paint, boys.
Target spotted.
Heat level
The difference between the
critical.
American and the Aussie.
Okay, there's in E4, there's some mechs.
Target destroyed.
Who got? Did you get him, Drax?
Sweep the
Nice.
nice. Tracks.
I could really do with
Oh.
some support now.
Yeah, well, they're
Acquired.
lurming us.
Airstrike activated.
Don't go in too tight. I've dropped an Artie.
Good job. How's your back feeling, Drax?
Heat level critical.
Hello.
Carrying the team.
Heat level critical.
And I lost my laser arm,
Oh,
which is a
oh,
bit
oh,
disappointing.
oh. Wow, they could have had me there. I was shut
Shot a
down.
bush. That's how dedicated I was. Can you guys start collapsing in on them, please?
Target destroyed.
Ha!
New
Clap.
target acquired.
Good job. Great leadership, Drax.
Thank you.
Heat
Although
level
someone called
critical.
the above push, which was good.
Target destroyed.
I think you stole my kill.
GG.
Yeah, well, someone's helped two of mine.
You have taken the target. We are victorious.
Good work, guys. Thanks for the drop.
Got 3 kills.
Oh, we all lived.
Yeah.
Well
Well,
done,
after
guys.
We were lucky they were all shooting at the
Yep.
Fafnir and let us kill them.
I got 2 of my kills stolen from me.
Giving your life. I had 2 stolen from me. I felt like.
How many
But-
did you get?
I don't know.
12?
Grudges. 3.
Nice.
3.
We got So we
Should
got
have 5.
8 kills between us.
Yeah, man, we destroyed them, didn't we?
Hey, Joe Creek. Hey, Pillbot.
Operate as a team. What happens? That was a good game. That was a very good game, guys.
I hope you enjoy it for the rest of the night because we're not going to be that good next.
Oh, we never
That
know.
is spirit.
No, we'll be great. We'll be great. Pillbot, it went pretty good. We got three wins for the night and several, 2 or 3 or 4 that were good matches that we did well in. Like Drax was saying earlier, we weren't worried about caps and stuff on big maps, and we weren't playing for that. We were just trying to get better at the brawl and the movement and the focus fire stuff. Wormskull, do you want to invite now?
No,
All
not
right,
yet.
here we go. But I was asking you about. I was trying to ask you about comp. If you wanted to be in every Thursday and Saturday until the end of it, because I know you dropped with us before, and I didn't. You weren't around, so I didn't get to ask you. We're trying to get the roster finalized on who's going to be on the 12. There's 4 main and 4 alternates, although that can slosh around however, but we've got to narrow it down to 12. And I wonder where McFish is too.
Has he been on the last couple of days?
No, he wasn't on last night or the night before that I can recall. Can't play tomorrow night, but after that I can commit. Okay, so I'll make a note of that. Hang on, and then we can update the spreadsheet.
You've got until the 19th of this month before the rosters are locked. So you need to decide who your final 12 is.
Yep.
And get them on the roster. Because if you don't, you can't add anything afterwards,
Yeah.
and you can't. Well, you can drop, but why would you? There's no point dropping.
So normally, yes. And then the whole competition ends on October 9th for us, I'm sure, unless we go to the final 12.
In stage 2, yeah, 3, whatever it's called.
Or unless I can sweet talk PGI into doing the best of the worst of bottom 10, 12.
Well, I don't know if PGI is running. Are they the ones running
I
it
don't
this
know.
year? Because a couple of years ago they basically stopped running. Or
Hey,
3
Dark
years ago, I think,
Berserker.
4 years ago they stopped running.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's the community that's actually running it. But I don't know. Maybe they've taken it back.
Well,
this year.
maybe
I
I
don't know.
have to talk to someone, but it seems to me that since we're down here, we ought to be able to try to dominate being down in the lower echelons.
Okay.
Okay, so McFish is alive.
I mean, there's
Okay.
plenty more comps in the year. Like in early year, you've got the 6v6 comp.
That doesn't sound very
I don't
fun to
think
me.
that happens.
6v6 is just too little of a team, I think. If you're really good, I suppose you'd care.
Well, you're playing. It's a fast-moving game because I think typically people are in their lights
Yeah.
and heavies and mediums. And don't quote me on it because I haven't. I think I played that once, and that was my first comp. I was in CXF in the second
Okay.
team, and I mean, I think it was fun. From memory.
I think it was.
Good luck.
I think it was fun. I was frustrated for most of it because I wasn't gelling with the calls. Like I didn't. The individual who was leading that team, great guy, good player, solid
Yeah.
player, but he was new to team leading, and I was new to a team, and I just wasn't gelling with the calls. We had fun though. We won some
Yeah.
games. We lost some games. Oh, we're playing together. Sorry, my bad. Where do you guys want to set up? Darkstone,
Sorry.
something else. Okay.
Get back over here. I'll get back over here. Wherever you want to go. I've got medium to long range.
It's not up to me. It's up to you, large mechs. I'm not.
Take the high ground first. See what we can find.
I'm going to stay with you, but I'm not going to tell you where to go.
Coda, you're a battle master. When can you get up there?
So you've got one mech, the Atlas, who's sort of staying this side, and then you've got you two who are rotating.
I think we're going to have to rotate because the team's kind of rotated over there. I like to get on one of these pinnacles that I can snipe from.
So are you long range, Dark, mid range?
Long. I've got some 700 meter and some 500 meter.
Strike online.
And Cutter, what have you got?
6 snubs.
Oh,
Okay, you're short range. Okay.
Yep.
Well, short to mid because you can still fire them to mid. If there's a light on you, let me know.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Look at the UAV above D3.
Target spotted.
At this point, Dark, you're going to be by
yeah,
yourself.
there's 3
as
guys
you see
here.
the
I'm going
movement
to
team.
move them.
So just jump into the trench and run up the spaceship side.
I don't know if I want to go over that close. I'm going to work my way over here.
Enemy light going from Delta 3.
I guess I'm going to have to if
Trying
they're all
find
going to
us.
be there, though.
Yeah.
Light Lance and Delta 3. They almost got
Yeah,
me.
they're sweeping around the backside there.
They're still looking for me over there. They think I'm over there.
Target spotted.
Coming back from Delta 3.
Airstrike.
So one place you can
I'm
go
going to
is
go far right,
the
shoot
ridge.
down at these guys.
Target
Yeah,
spotted.
so they've done a full rotation, haven't they?
Target acquired.
They're a little awesome there. He's shooting me.
Yeah, well, you're the only one.
No,
who's
there's an
to
Atlas in front of
be
me.
there.
I'm trying to use him as my armor.
Heat level.
Got his arm.
critical.
He should be able to tear him down now.
All in
Ouch.
hiding behind them.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
Can we shoot down on them, please? You can see where they are. Give me some great shots there.
Heat level critical.
Got one.
Where's Kodo?
Airstrike.
Man, there's just a whole pile of them here, isn't there?
That's right. Just shoot down on them.
We should be shooting down on them, guys.
Let's drop the nice audio.
The enemy has started to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Here comes the awesome Charlie.
Oh, I can't get there.
Charlie's down.
Bravo Jenna is sniping us.
Target
Delta 3.
spotted. Target spotted.
Indigo's out in the open on the left-hand side.
75%.
Target acquired.
I'll be dead before you guys.
Heat level critical. Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Thanks.
Warning, incoming missile. Airstrike activated.
It's 5-3. Keep them going.
Target acquired.
I've got 3 kills already.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
So there's a catapult coming up the ramp by himself. You've got an incubus down there, and then you've just got some range. That's it.
4 kills.
It's for the
No
medium light
contact on
ranges.
him.
Heat level critical. Heat sink destroyed.
Oh, I'm shut down. Shoot.
Warning, incoming missile.
Well, don't do that.
They got me. I wish this thing would say, didn't it used to warn you if you're about to shut down? Wasn't there a verbal, like, Betty that would tell you that it was, you're shutting down, override? Still, 3 kills. I'll take it.
Few hostiles are remaining. Crush the cowards.
Jenna down in the gully,
Target spotted.
and then one up in D3.
Heat level critical.
You just missed him, dude.
Heat level critical.
Good kill.
Target destroyed.
Oh my god, that's the fall.
Spotted.
Heat
You shut
level
down?
Critical.
Nice.
Beautiful.
That guy got the fall last laser.
Fuel at 25%.
Seems like spiders with 2 mediums do more damage than I do with all my weapons on my Timberwolf. It's ridiculous.
Do we know what the last one is? If not, probably check spawn.
Yeah, I see him. He's in Echo 4. Irby Mech. Follow my laser. See the PPT.
25%. Fuel at
Echo
3, yeah.
50%.
Echo 3.
Guys,
You wanna
over
head-
here.
Heading Echo 3 Delta 3.
Try to stay away
You
from
wanna
me.
help
Jump a
them
little
off.
higher
Get
next
them off.
time, please, Timber.
Alright.
And just warn us so we can put our oxygen masks on.
If you got a shot, take it. So I cannot back up and wait for us.
He went through the tunnel, Delta 3.
Lower ground.
Target acquired.
Oh, this is frustrating to watch.
Major torso
Mainly because
critical
Zerbies can't be
damage.
killed.
Target spotted.
I've got a PPC mech trying to kill him.
Oh, he's overheated.
Critical. Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted.
Yeah, that was quite dumb of the Raven. You shouldn't be brawling with PPCs right up close to
Red
him.
bone critical damage. Heat level critical.
Target spotted. Of defeat are closing in around us.
Heat level critical.
This Irby kills us.
Nice. Good work, guys.
Good.
Good job.
Cardo with the win!
Dictator Kodo lays down the law. You shall die. I will it.
Very average game for me, but
Oh,
we won
nice.
again. Look at you guys, well done.
I'm not going to complain. It's hard to complain.
Oh.
I mean, I want to complain, but I'm just not going to. Thanks, Joe Creek.
Doug, I think that might be one of the problems is that you don't actually even listen to your own onboard computer telling
No, I
you.
don't.
Cool down!
Shut down! Shut down! You're going to shut down!
If you don't want to take me seriously, I will do this.
Yep.
Shut down. You can do override, but you don't. You do the override.
Is there? I don't usually use override because then I would kill myself. I should. I should. And sometimes I used to a lot more. I just don't do it much anymore.
In comp, please tell me you push overrides.
No, I don't. I never need to, but I should because I don't need to. In that Mac,
Comp, that's where you need it
Right.
the most. That's where
Right.
you need it the most.
I've only shut down a couple times in comp.
I don't
It's
believe
true.
you.
You can go back and watch all the gruesome matches over and over again.
I will, and I'll count
All right.
them.
There's matches, many matches where I don't shut down at all.
Yeah, that's true. But there's many matches you're shooting people. No, I won't say that. It's unkind. It's unkind. I won't say that.
It's not unkind. It's just true. I never thought of myself as a back shooter until recently. Now I feel like I'm kind of growing into the role.
It's having one of those memories that are quite selective.
No, when I kill them, I don't know it's really them that I've killed sometimes.
Yeah.
Like that time...
I can't stand how you don't play with night vision. Like, on mining when it's so dark, there are spots where it's so dark. Like, when you were fighting that locust, machine gun locust on the cap in one of the games, I'm like, I was screaming to the mic, put night
felt
vision
like
on,
I could see
I
him.
find it so much
I felt
easier.
like I could see him.
Yeah, I can't. That's the thing. Like, I need that night vision.
My monitor is
maps,
pretty good, so I can see detail in the shadows pretty well and stuff.
Do you have your camera up high or something?
No, I've got it set for color correct for photo editing and video editing and stuff, so I can do color calibration. I mean, it's pretty close to correct, and so if it's visible, I should be able to see it. Yes, it would be helpful in some cases to, especially through smoke, to use heat vision or night vision in real dark areas, but I don't usually need it. I remember when they used to have the Citadel and River City, and they used to have the different day and night environments. You'd have night missions. I'd use night vision all the time. I wish they had kept those. Why did they get rid of the different daytime environments?
People were complaining of the day-night cycle.
Whatever. It's like, it's fine.
And essentially, it was one of the submissions from the Cauldron, actually, I think. I'm pretty sure it was one of the submissions of the Cauldron when they finally got some influence with PGI.
I don't feel like it helped the game. It made it more interesting that you had to worry about seeing things at night on some of the matches.
Well, a lot of the community was kind of annoyed with it.
I felt it added a little bit of realism.
25%. Fuel at 0%.
Sure.
Of course, it got...
Good job.
Did you like that little jump that I didn't quite make the second one?
I mean, in the space of 15 minutes, it goes from pitch
kind of
black
fast
to sunrise at noon. So it's a bit unrealistic, but...
Yeah, and I get that, but still, it's not... That's not why they complained, though, is it? It's just because they couldn't see as well as they wanted to.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
That's what night vision's
thing.
for, and that's what the technology is, that we've spent hundreds of millions of C-bills on our mechs to have that technology. We should be able to use it.
Airstrike online.
As far as unrealistic goes, if you're on another planet that's spinning really fast...
Yeah, that's right.
You know what? You're right. I'm an Earthist. I apologize.
You're an Earthist.
I'm bigoted. Highly bigoted.
Hey guys. Looks like they're pushing in here, guys.
Well,
This guy's sticking out, isn't he?
Airstrike online.
Oh, let's see.
Come on out, come on out.
Online.
Here you go. Here you go, a little further. That's right, it's all safe over here. Safe and warm.
Looks like we're rotating for some reason.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
2 Mechs and D6 car park.
Yeah, you might as well rotate away from that, because there's just fast pop drives.
There he is.
Okay, let's push this corner here.
you guys okay?
Yeah.
Airstrike online.
Kilo.
Push out. Kill that direwolf.
Target spotted.
Destroyed. Target
Got the
destroyed.
dire. Drax did.
Target
Thought I was going to get him. Oh well.
Can we keep around the corner, Hellbringer? Oh, can we not run away? Just around the corner is the Hellbringer.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
Okay, 5-2, let's rotate back.
Yeah, there's two more
Back
back
into
here.
the center.
Heatsink
Guys, before you push the center, let me just get in there and come on next.
Target spotted.
Right there.
Okay, rotate back.
Alright guys, if you see like racks on
Blackjack
screens
up
and
above.
you decide to walk through it, I'm not gonna stop pulling the trigger, so.
Blackjack
Up above.
online.
Target
Heat
spotted.
level critical. Right torso destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Heatsink destroyed.
And one just around this corner.
Target spotted.
Hey, Mad Cat behind you, dude. Oh, he's dead. It's all good. So it's just that Blackjack.
Target
There's two up
spotted.
there.
No, Fanny's still up too. There's a Fanny in Echo 5.
There's one coming around behind you guys. He just killed me. Yeah, 468. Still did okay.
That is clear. Good job. I needed you a second early, Alice.
Acquired.
Good job.
Target destroyed.
Alarms on a fucking wristlinks. That dude is a Chad.
Oh, Kieran!
Kieran, you're in this one. Hey, mate.
Kieran, you got me. Yay! 180 team damage because someone walked through my artist strike when I said, let's go get that Hellbringer. I didn't realise everyone was going to. Kieran, you Yukamy's in this one.
Who is in this? What?
He's a JGX
Oh.
player. Nice guy. And he was on a unit in Alliance.
You know, the lower part of your
Right,
mech
you
would
had
have treads,
three
not
kills,
legs.
6
Dark
assists,
Berserker, my
300 damage.
my,
I'm at score 70.
my mech wouldn't have treads.
I did 180 team damage on an RT strike.
Wow.
Ah,
Worse than you, Dark.
Swarmy, you want to join my group?
Having a little rough, yeah. That's a big difference with the fully skilled mech. Oh, Immersive's in. Hey, Immersive. We're talking about realism. Don't know how to translate into your lasers reaching further. But at least now I know you don't get wrecked so battery match and never deal any damage. Yeah, it's. I think the whole laser thing is pretty wacky because they would, get scattered over distance in the atmosphere and with atmospheric conditions and stuff. Sure, but more than a few hundred meters or 500 meters even. You'd be
Hellbringer, you coming in?
Shortly. I'm logging in right now, but I won't be ready for so you guys are done with about another game.
We're green if you guys are green.
I'm just thinking maybe I should drop and let Corsair and Swimmy drop with you.
Until Hellbringer gets in?
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm going to leave group. Swimmy and Corsair, do you want to drop with...
Well, it's 3 and 2, right?
No, go drop with 4-man. You guys are in the...
Sync dropping is...
Oh, okay.
No, but you're playing together in the comp, so getting the lance together. I've dropped, so get the invites. Get out
They
of
can
the
just
group
come
and get
over.
the
They don't even need an invite because they're in the unit. They can just
We're
they can just
special.
boss their way in.
Yeah.
Over 50. Alright, I'll drop weight.
Yeah, you see, you're not even last.
What are we?
111 out of 115.
I feel like
Oh, there's
I
more.
feel like we really need to push down to the bottom and dominate.
Did you get a silver spoon? Well, a wooden spoon.
There
award,
is
do
no
you?
spoon.
Is that a Matrix thing?
You've seen The Matrix, right?
I loved The Matrix.
How's our weight now?
Personally, or just for dropping? We've got 15 tons.
I feel like I still need to lose some kilos.
Extra?
I do. What's that, Corsair?
We have 15
Yeah.
extra?
I dropped to a light mech.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 111 out of 15. Is that lower than we were, or did we move up a notch? Hellbringer, do you know?
We were 111.
Yes, Wormy.
But
you
we're
want
still
to,
111, so we
trade
didn't move up
something
at all.
heavier?
That's too bad.
Aritel?
We just got some more teams. Last minute teams before the 20th.
Yeah, that's great.
I feel like the teams that are joining us are joining just so they can beat us, so they can say they weren't the worst. And if we keep that up, we will reach 115 or 116 or 117 or whatever.
Sure.
I think our sheer number of matches is actually hurting us.
Yeah, because we're not. I mean, if we started now, we'd be maybe 105.
I mean, what's hurting you is
not doing caps,
losing matches, but no, it's not like Jeff the Buffalo's doing the wrong thing in terms of saying, "Hey, we need to learn how to operate as a group in your first year." And he's right, you do. Like it took CXF. So when I joined CXF, their top team, I think, was just wavering into Tier B of the comp.
Can I count us
like
down?
Another comps, you sort of got. Yes.
3, 2, 1, launch. Go ahead, keep going.
And yet now they're definitely in the A tier of comp. They're not the first
they started,
2 or 3.
Where did they start? Where did you say they started?
Well, when I joined, they were just wavering between B and C, the first
what are we,
team.
D or F?
I don't think there's a letter yet that's been assigned to your playing style yet. You definitely be down there.
I used to play drums at a big church for the youth kids, or no, for children's worship. And I'm, not a great drummer, but I keep fine time. Turns out they needed me to play for some regular service or something, and so we were considered, not just the B string or the C string. We used to call ourselves the Z team because we were just that far down the totem pole.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what your team is like right now. But saying that, it's not because individually you're bad players. It's as a team. You've got to learn how to operate, and that's what you're going through the process of learning how to operate as a team.
Instead of being well oiled, we're greasy and messy.
I mean, I still get I still screw up quite a bit. Like, it's frustrating.
Well, when you got a lot of really good players that are good playing together, there's a little more room for screwing up when you're playing in a team that's not as good as you are. You can recover. You can recover a lot of things
because you're playing. Because if you're playing up against a JGX team, there is no room for error.
Let me ask you for one scenario where JGX could screw up so badly that we could beat them.
Well, for example, it's not that JGX doesn't lose matches. They do, and when they do, I think I really don't know what they do, but I know some of them get upset about it. Like, so last year, for example, we beat, in the best of 5, we beat them once, and it was a sort of an upset because there were better teams kind of sort of than us at the time that weren't beating them at all. And it felt great that we took one off them, but then there are other jobs where it was just like one-sided, like you wouldn't believe.
Well, right, but that's you guys. I'm saying us. I can't think of a scenario like we killed one of them in 2 different matches. So we've killed 2 of their team, but I can't imagine that they would screw up so much that they still couldn't beat us with just 3 of them.
I doubt. Oh no, like the way your team is currently playing, you would never win against JGX. I mean, JGX would have to be doing the most outrageous.
They'd have to be coming over here and practicing with Dark Marauder for a year.
They'd have to be massively hungover, maybe still, in the throes of being out at the nightclub whilst playing on their phone or something. And even then, I had my doubts that you'd beat them. Like,
Fuel at 25%.
but so what? Like, it's, you know, it's not like you should be facing them. They're to the top of the ladder, and you guys are closer to the bottom, so it's not like you should be. But
Target destroyed.
but most people, like most players, feel like that when they're going up against them. It's like, oh, this is just hard.
Up top, C3, C4.
Target spotted.
I totally missed that.
They're not
I turned it off.
Base is being captured.
I'm gonna try and go back.
We're getting stabbed in the back here from the top.
I mean, the team that will beat them, I imagine, will be Bowser and Stimrog's team. Because they've got their group, and they'll be pretty competitive against them. I'm sure they'll take some matches off them. They may even beat them in the comp. I'm not 100% sure yet, but like Bowser's a pretty good finisher, and Stimrog's just an amazing player, and they've got some other great players in there as well. Texas Scrub Lord, who's an excellent medium player.
Base cap. We're about to lose.
Charlie Cyclops. Good kill. Bravo.
Alright, I'm going to the base.
There's a lot of mechs here.
Bravo's in the open.
UAV up top.
Thanatos.
Heat level critical.
There's like 3 light mechs over there. I could not.
I have a light mech clapping mech, like with 4 AC-10. I've seen it over there.
Base is being captured.
Where is he?
This player's
Not very fast.
Target spotted.
Base is being captured.
Well, that was really fucking annoying.
Is there no one here? Oh no, he's over here on the right. He's a CCM.
Okay, there's like 2 to 3 light mechs, so one was a commando. I couldn't get an eye on the other ones.
Base is being captured. Heat level critical. Warning incoming.
Nero was hoping to have a relaxing summoner game. Oh, there he is.
Heat level critical.
Crab's coming down on the right side. Hotel Crab's in the open.
Acquired. Heat level critical.
That'll teach you to shoot me, buddy.
257.
Gonna need some help with the King Crab at Charlie 4, please.
Coming, but I'm almost dead.
Is that all the fucking lights that are
Still on your own, Dark.
No, there's still the locust. He just disappeared into E3.
Heat level critical.
He's probably in D2
Oh, he backed
by
out.
now.
He's afraid. Good for him.
Warning incoming.
Nice.
No, I still have low signal.
Critical.
Yeah, he's actually
Got him.
sticking around.
Target
What is he
destroyed.
doing?
Good job.
Warning incoming missile. Center torso critical damage.
Good
job.
I'm shut down now.
That motherfucker almost killed me. I got low signal at the
They
base.
got me. Shoot.
Yeah, he's up top.
Decent game. Two kills and 718 damage. And I got the King Crab.
Nice kill, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, not Joe Creek is not just suboptimal builds. Like I'm a suboptimal pilot. All these guys we're going against on these teams are tier 1 pilots.
Target acquired.
Are we gonna win this? Probably might win.
But for me, it's pretty wrecked.
Trekkin's pretty wrecked, but he's got all his weapons. Unstoppable is pretty wrecked, but he's got all his weapons and some long-range SRMs. No, short-range. Sorry. Yeah, get over there. Why are you not going over there?
Target destroyed.
Hot lava. Don't step in the hot lava. Oh, isn't that him over there?
You signed it last night?
No, it's a wreck.
Fucking hate this stupid map.
Yeah, you and me both.
Fucking ice canyon networks. Fucking retarded.
D7.
Super low effort.
I mean, don't you just love Canyon?
Did you say D7?
It has its ups and downs.
But seriously, why the hell are there like 3 different versions of Canyon? That I'll never understand. If anything, they should have made different versions of Mining Colony, because that's an actually fun map.
Nice work. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't beat Big Bad. Or Griminy Nosepicker. Nosepicker. Still, I'll take it.
Oh, it's so hot in here.
I'm so glad it's cooler here now. It's been in the mid to high 70s instead of the mid to high 80s or mid 90s.
We were getting the
Dark Berserker, did I kill you in the King Crab? I am so sorry. I mean, if I was the kind of person that would apologize, I would apologize. It wasn't you? Yeah, I didn't say I'm sorry. I'm just saying that if I was going to say I'm sorry, that would be a time when I would do it. And mean it, if I meant it.
Focus, think?
What? What, Drax? He's gone. We're green.
Invite?
Oh, we're going to have to get Drax back in here.
I'm coming out shortly.
Drax, I think I killed Dark
badly.
Berserker. And he was in the King Crab. There was a moment where I wondered if I should feel guilty.
No, God no.
Well, the moment passed relatively quickly.
Oh, that's good. So are you out?
I feel like it was a close brush with, that possibility, but I was able to divert and just gloat instead.
Nice.
Whenever I can kill king crabs, I'm happy.
Coming out now.
They're tough to bring down.
Just take their arms off.
I usually just keep pounding at their CT. I probably should go for their legs.
Just disarm them, take their arms off, and like you're facing something half the firepower, then... I think... Do you run that XL?
On my timber? I don't know.
No, the King Crab.
Dark Berserker. Do you have an XL in that thing?
Alright, I'm in a group.
Can you get a Hellbringer? Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play too long tonight. I'm going to try to get a good night's sleep. Because tomorrow we have comps again.
Yeah, I was going to ask, because if you're XL, some people do, man. Some people run XL, because the whole heat thing is once you're halved, like you're out of the game anyway. That's some of the philosophy around why you run XL as IS.
That heavy...
I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying that's
that
what
heavy
people say.
Goss build on the Fafnir is a monster, but I don't seem to do very well in them.
Yeah, it's the only thing I'm
just
afraid
so
of
slow.
as a light pilot. Just get like that thing just take you out.
2, 1, launch.
Yeah, me too, Joe Craig. Me too. And yet, once you're in their back, it's just open season. It's glorious.
These shelves are going to look really nice inside the cottage when they're hung. They're supposed to look kind of rusty. They're thick planks, so. New unreads, general open chat. Oh, I think I have a message. Embarrassing. The override is now called the Emberride on the server because I forget it so much. Oh, the embarrassing override, Emberride. That's great. Who's in the landing zone? Ramius. All right. I updated the spreadsheet. Who should just be on the team? Caught matching over the course of the past few weeks of those that are part of DHB primary. Okay. So the sad part about our comp team is we're gonna not have room for everybody on it, so we're gonna have to make some choices. It's not gonna be fun.
That's always the way.
Yeah, I know, which is sad. I always like to include everybody, and it's gonna be sad when I find out that I didn't make the team. So there's that.
Well, like that's the risk that I ran with Jay's team this year. Like I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't interested in comp this year at all. Got the invite, but what Jay does is he invites everyone and sees what he's got.
And then he takes the best.
It's not really done like that. It's done like, well, who really wants to be in the finals this year, and then what's going to get us the furthest if that's the goal. It's not always been.
Wouldn't that be the best?
I mean, kind of like, so for example, we're not going to have certain players. We're not going to have certain players who are the best this year because they're not interested and they don't have the time. So, but they're happy to be, like up until the 19th. They're happy to be around if we need the numbers.
Slot, Do you ever have guys that you don't have on the team because they're too difficult to deal with?
No, no one's too difficult to deal with. We're 228, so it's toxic anyway.
Right, so you don't notice. It's like, it's fine. It's normal.
So, like, one of the things that happened to me last year was that during training, I noticed I lost my cool twice and someone lost their cool with me once. And I didn't like who I was being and just the experience of, like, all of that, being on the other end of it and also being the one who's actually dishing it out. I didn't like it, which is kind of one of the reasons I went, well, I've done comp now 2 years in a row. I've got 6th and 8th place in the world of Mechwarrior line. I know the loop, but I don't need to do this anymore. And that was my idea coming in this year. I didn't need to.
And plus, you're dropping now with Ghostlands, Dark Marauder, and that's pretty famous.
It's a steep fall. It's definitely like off the cliff kind of fall for sure.
But you know, it's the fall. The fall's not the problem. It's the abrupt end at the bottom that hurts the most.
Well, it was a real learning curve for me last year about keeping my composure whilst training and all that kind of stuff, and it's just really immature of me. But that's kind of what you confront about yourself from time to time, like your foibles and your faults. So it was one way it was good because I think I've corrected it now, but
Target acquired.
I didn't want that experience again this year, and we haven't had it
Activated.
at all this year. But the first year I did comp, I wasn't in officially a 2-8 team. It was a combined team because it was the second team.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of players who I would never play with again in a comp scenario because they're not team players. They're great players, and they probably would be better fitting into a different team. But into that combination, they were more interfering than helping. And they weren't in 2-8 either. And it was very frustrating that at one point I just lost my cool and gave it to them with both barrels kind of thing. And that seemed to settle things down.
So you break the queue or what?
I think we did, man.
You guys still haven't gotten in?
No. We're still there.
Heat level critical.
No, finally. No, I rambled then for a sec, sorry.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
Got myself a Fafnir. Speaking of Fafnirs.
Need assistance.
Fuel at 25%.
Oh, didn't quite get up there, darn it. So close. This Timberwolf jumps, but it doesn't quite jump high enough on a lot of places.
Target spotted.
Atlas.
Heat level critical. New target acquired.
It must be the right time. I'll bring it for T1, T3 players.
Heat level critical.
What time is it in the US right now?
About quarter to midnight.
Almost 2 in the morning.
Oh, no wonder, yeah. So it's basically Europe's waking up and
Target destroyed.
Australia's early evening. I don't know how you guys are awake at this time playing a game.
This is my chance.
Doesn't your wife
She goes to sleep early. She has to go to sleep early because she wakes up early, and I don't fall asleep well until it's pretty late. So it just doesn't.
Can I ask you a personal
Yeah.
question? Can I ask you a personal question? You don't have to answer it on your stream. Do you snore?
Sometimes. I need to lose weight so I don't snore as much. But she's fairly used to that.
Warning, incoming missile.
Uh-oh. It's all over me now.
Warning,
Ah,
incoming
shoot.
Missile. Warning, incoming missile. Heat sink destroyed. Right torso critical damage. Right torso destroyed.
Ah. They killed me. They killed me, Drax.
It happens,
I
Doc.
know. It's emotionally difficult for me.
Yeah, I understand.
Because I want to be the hero of the inner sphere, but
Target acquired.
Well,
Doc,
no,
I-
the inner sphere that's not the worst win.
I had to break it to you, Doc. I don't think that's
New target.
you don't think it's in
Really?
the cards?
Warning, incoming missile.
That's a good thing I don't play cards. Good thing I'm a Mechwarrior.
Critical damage.
Well, the thing is,
It's not just about who's the best mech pilot, Drax. It's who's got the heart to save the inner sphere, and that's me.
guys. And D4.
Still did almost 600 damage. And a kill.
And keep it.
My kill rating went up. Okay. Swarmy 698. 2 kills. Nice work, Swarmy. Kokoto, a kill in 428. So we did 7, 6,
1/3,
4. So 10. We did 1,700 damage. The 3 of us.
We did 4/5 of our kills.
Yeah.
Because the 6 enemy that died must be must have overheated or something like that.
That Fafnir, I mean, I thought about shooting between the building, through that slot, but he'd moved back far enough. I don't think I was in a place I could hit him again there. That would have been nice. So I had to poke around. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't. I guess you'd think he'd see me and be able to wind up coming before I came around the corner and hit me, but Dark Preserve was OP for, again, I don't think you fought the Atlas at all, though. I shot a couple times at the Atlas, but they looked like they had him, so I just didn't focus him down. I should have. He probably would have done less damage to them, and that would have maybe helped us quite a bit.
No, I was running Guardian ECM, so he may not have seen you coming.
Well, I was up on top, and I have ECM also, but I was not. I was in the open, so. But I was shooting down. There was kind of a little herd, a bundle of mechs around him shooting him. I don't know if you were down there with them or not.
I was waiting for him to back up a little bit more. I never got a shot on him.
Oh, what time is it now? I got one more drop and I'm going to go to bed.
Oh, it is so miserable in this house.
What? We're green if you guys we're waiting for you to come out of your match, right? Yeah, Joe, I know when you're the last one or two around, there's not much that can be done. I probably could have just stayed up there and let them come to me. I might have lived a little bit longer, but not much. Are you guys still a match? I didn't hear an answer. Oh, excuse me. Guess I'm not going to get one. Drax?
Yeah, we're almost done.
Thanks.
Oh, gosh. Spent like $9,000 2 or 3 months ago to get the air conditioning replaced.
Yeah? And it's not working?
It's not working.
Oh, it's a bummer.
Yeah. Went out this morning just as it started to get hot.
Are they going to come take care of it?
I didn't realize it was really out until this afternoon.
Right.
So, Saturday. I'm gonna wait till Monday to call him.
I've got to get a hard start pack for mine. It wasn't starting. But I decided we only had a few more days of the really hot weather, so I just decided to put it off till next summer.
Those capacitors are like from 15 to 35 bucks.
No, the mine's 100. I've got a 4-ton thing.
But they're going to charge you like close to 900 to 1,000 to put
Nope,
it in.
I'm going to put it in. I'm not going to let them touch it. It's really easy to replace it.
Yeah.
Wait, green.
All right, 3, 2, 1, launch. Shoot, for that much I could fly Hellbringer over here and let him take the 15 minutes to change it for me.
Right?
Just don't touch some things when they're full of power.
I hate that. I always put my tongue on the 2 leads to make sure it's been discharged.
Little ones ain't so bad.
Oh my.
That would hurt so much on one of those big caps. It would probably... I don't know if it would kill you, but it would probably put a hole in your tongue. Like through to the other one. The other...
They're roughly the same size as the ones that are in fridges and other big appliances. And if you touch one of those, they can kill you.
Yeah, but usually they're going to go through, your fingers up your hand and back down to the other finger. They're not going to go through your heart unless you're touching them with 2 different hands.
Look it up. They kill people.
I've never messed with the big ones, but I've never tried to get zapped by the little ones. But I remember in electronics class in high school, some kid would always charge one up and then toss it to another kid, and then the kid would automatically try to catch it. And when he did, it would zap him. It's like, this doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah, little ones ain't bad. It's the ones that are like the size of pop cans and bigger that you gotta start worrying about.
Yeah, there's a lot of power in those things.
It also depends too on its voltage and the UF rating.
I think the one in mine is probably a 220 volt. Oh, excuse me. And that's not good either.
Reactor online.
Yeah, we're just talking about the caps about the size of a small can of Coke or something. And they've got the three pins on top that you can touch. If you short those, you can zap that. But in order to get that to go through your heart, I would think you'd need that to stop your heart. Wouldn't you? You don't think so, Hellbringer? If you just touched it with one hand, would it just really hurt your, maybe vaporize a little bit of your
pretty sure. Like I said, the bigger ones can kill you. That's all I know. I've read reports on it. I don't know the exact voltages of the ones that were killing people.
Or how you have to handle them in order for them to kill you.
Well, if they're charged, you don't want it to discharge on you.
Right.
Right. When you take them out, you gotta make sure they're discharged. They're just high storage batteries.
They're quick discharge.
That's all they are. Yeah, and a battery can't discharge and do work like that without it failing. Caps can do that without failing and do it constantly over and over and over again.
Hellbringer, have you looked at any of those YouTube videos about guys making electromagnetic railgun launchers, handheld rifles?
Yep, I wanted to make one.
They're pretty cool, aren't they?
It's one of the things I want to do when I get my shop.
They keep getting better at them too.
I want to make one that mounts in the back of a pickup truck.
Ooh, like Rat Patrol.
Target spotted.
What is with these searching tanks tonight?
We've not been waiting at all, but we're a 4-man, so maybe that's part of it. Ooh, they're all right there.
So, oh, the trunk. Sweet.
New target acquired.
After a little bit there, I was making my own cat packs for racing RC cars and drones. I was trying to sell them online. I was making a little bit of money.
Target spotted.
I got nowhere really to do that right now. Shed's too full. No work area.
Target spotted.
Oh, there's Hellbringer.
Airstrike online.
That's the Hellbringer. The name stealer.
Oh yeah. Yes.
There's no deaths yet on our match. We're just
So, like, when you made it in beta, did you have it when the game released, or were the beta names taken away from people and you had to
Had it in beta, played through the beta, and then when the game came out to play and I was able to play again, I couldn't remember the password and figured it out, and I had just changed emails, and my other email was all screwed up, so it just turned into a big mess not being able to get the account back.
Heat level critical.
Because sometimes, like, you know, when they go from beta to launch, they wipe everyone's, like,
memory
claim on names. Some games don't do it. Some games say, like, if you get into beta, the name you claim is yours when on launch, but some wipe it. I wonder if that's what these guys did.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm fine with not having it, because having that name in comms. Kill Hellbringer, get the Hellbringer, Alpha Hellbringer.
They're pushing on our left side, they're going to be
It's a
pushing
bit
on our right side,
short-sighted,
too,
isn't
I'm
it?
sure.
For sure.
Heat level critical.
Even though that's where I got the name from, was when I was a little kid playing Mechwarrior 2 at my neighbor's house. I loved playing the Loki Hellbringer.
New target acquired.
I was having a problem with my mouse
Good kill.
cable, that right, so I'm way behind.
They're coming behind us, guys.
Target acquired.
Kilo.
Level
Okay.
critical.
I'll have to escort you in.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Let me know if you're going to get over on both lights. I'm near you.
No
Don't reveal
trouble.
myself until there's lights on you.
They are coming this way through the data trench.
5%.
Yep.
I need help back here, guys.
Damage. Right torso.
I'll be dead. Never mind.
Right torso destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Left torso critical damage.
Holy crap, I didn't even see that.
I just kept pushing around that back of the rock and you guys didn't, so I was by myself and I got killed.
Wasn't looking at the mini-map and your camo blended right in. Here they come, right to our left.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
If I'd stayed with everybody, I would have stayed alive.
Keep on walking. I got an arty strike down.
All over but the shouting for that poor little incubus.
That's good.
7 devils.
I'm dead.
Heat level critical.
Warriors, you have taken the target.
Thanks for the drop, guys.
Victorious in battle.
Sorry, Hellbringer. I think I'm going to have to leave you, man.
I gotta go to bed too.
No, I already died. He came over the hill and
I got 600 damage.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Nice.
I don't know why the rails would wear out. The electromagnets wear out. Like, do they just get Do they rip? Are they copper coils that kind of mush themselves apart with the huge stress of the volts they're putting through it? Like what wears out on them?
Jax, I'm gonna call it a night for Mechwarrior.
I gotta call it a night
I'll still
too.
be on here for a bit. But
Most things they like battery stuff. Voltage push current through the trunk of your.
be a long day tomorrow on Mechwarrior, so.
You could use quarters as ammunition. Costs about the same. In the military ones, they use like an aluminum. What do you call it? Like a encasing for the sabot that gets fired, and that shears off when it comes out of the barrel, and then the projectile continues on. Because I think the projectile usually they're using like depleted uranium, and that may not be a ferrous metal, I'm guessing. So they've got to use something that'll conduct electricity. So the magnetic coil will push it. Hey, Swarmy, thanks for the drops. Corsair, thanks for the drops.
Yeah,
Coda, thanks for the drops. Hellbringer, Swarmy, and Dictator, and Drax. Everybody, thanks so much. You guys have a good night. Everybody in chat, Joe Creek, Immersive Sinner, Dark Berserker. There's some other here. I don't remember who everybody is, but thanks so much. See you guys tomorrow night is what? Saturday night? We'll be doing comps starting at 8. That's right. Exciting conclusion. Nope, just more of the same. Dying after dying after dying. But we got our 50 matches, so we're getting all the goodies, and that's fun. So until next time, this has been Ghostlands. I'm your host, Dark Marauder, here to help you learn how to die with style. See you later.
We won that Hellbringer.
Yeah.
We did. 12-3.
Sacrifice Direwolf. Move on.
I got 4 kills. I avenged you.
You know what?
I avenged you.
Very nice.
Cheers, Bruce. That's me.
Soup got. What's 1,000
Bye,
damage?
Later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, I'm gonna go prepare some dinner myself. Thanks very much, guys.